We are living in troubling and unsettling times, and there's certainly a lot to be worried about. Rampant inflation and the rising cost of bills is worrying. Seemingly never-ending and escalating conflicts all over the world, including war closer to home than it has been in generations for many in Europe. Dishonest and greedy politicians who seem intent on crushing the working class. Extreme weather and natural disasters happening on a scale and at a frequency never experienced in our lifetime. Worrying times indeed. Well, not for me. I personally think that being worried is a useless state to be in or a worthless emotion to have. Worrying is a condition of inactivity, a predicament of avoidance. In my opinion, if we are worrying about something, it's because we are not working towards a solution. Rather than fret, I like to ask myself a few questions. First, what can I do about this problem or situation? Second, am I willing or able to do those things? Depending on the answers that I come up with, I either implement or try out the solution that I've thought of, or if I've come to the conclusion that there's nothing I can or will do about it, then I accept. I accept my fate. I accept what is apparently coming my way, because worrying won't change the inevitable. Worrying won't blow the incoming storm clouds off their path. All it will do is make us feel shite and depressed and anxious and useless. Let's work through an example so you see what I mean. If we take the current situation in the UK, where the average person's electricity bills are soaring uncontrollably to the point where many are worrying that they will have to choose between food or fuel this coming winter. Let's ask our first question. What can I do about this? I could get a better job or an extra job so I can try to earn some more money. I could move to a country where the cost of living is significantly lower, do remote work on the internet and wait until things return to normal, or indeed hope that they do. I could try to take out a loan from a bank or a relative if I have someone in that position. I could refuse to pay, but not only could I refuse to pay, but I could organize a movement in my local community and beyond whereby we all agree to withhold payment, going off the logic that they can't disconnect whole towns or cities or even the whole country from the electricity supply. I could take to the streets and demonstrate and protest the government about how these companies are posting record profits and growth while the country is being brought to its knees. I could turn to crime and resort to illegal enterprises. I could riot in the streets. Perhaps there is more that could be added to the list, but this is all I can think of at the moment. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. So now we have our list of solutions, we run it past our second question to see if there are viable options. Am I willing and able to do this? Now of course, this is going to be different for everyone. For example, someone with a young family or a person with no savings won't be able to just up sticks and move to another place. But you get the picture. You seriously ask yourself which of these things you can or will do and you try them. If there is no solution that you're willing or able to implement, or if what you thought was a solution turned out to be a piece of shit idea, then you move to the next step of my no worries procedure, acceptance. Accept that you've tried all you can do to solve this problem, but it wasn't successful. Accept that it's going to happen and face it with a sense of calm and clarity. Or you can just sit in your house biting your nails, stressing yourself into an early grave, and then you'll have permanently solved all your problems and dealt with your chronic worrying issues forever.